When people ask, how much house can I afford? They're usually asking the wrong question because what they really want to know is what home price actually fits my life without making a payment feel stressful. And those are two very different things. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through a simple framework to figure out what you can actually afford, not just what a lender might approve you for. We're going to cover the biggest mistake people make when setting a budget, why the price can be misleading, and how to think about your monthly payment in the right way, and how to set a range that actually works in real life. Because the goal here isn't to buy the most house possible. It's to buy a home that you still feel good about after you move in. Let me start with this. When someone asks me, how much can I afford? I usually reframe the question. I ask, what monthly payment would feel comfortable to you? Not the maximum, not the stretch, comfortable. Because that one number will tell me way more than a purchase price ever will. And once we anchor to that, everything else becomes a lot clearer. And if you're in that early stage right now, trying to figure out your numbers but not sure how to organize it, I've got a 90-day homeownership game plan in the description. It helps you walk through this step by step so you're not guessing. This is the biggest mistake I see. People go online, start looking at homes, and immediately start thinking in terms of price. 400,000, 500,000, 600,000. But here's the problem. Home price doesn't tell you that home actually fits into your life. Here's where most people get this wrong. They fall in love with a price range before they understand what the price means monthly. Two homes at the same price can have completely different payments depending on taxes, insurance, down payment, and loan structure. So when you're only focused on price, you're missing the most important part of the decision. The process should always go payment before price, not price before payment. This one gets a lot of people. A lender gives you a number and says, you're pre-approved up to X. And it feels like, okay, that's my budget. But that's not what that number is. That's a maximum, not a recommendation. And this is the part nobody explains clearly. That number is based on guidelines, not you or your lifestyle. It doesn't know how you like to spend your money, how much you want to save, or what level of stress you're comfortable with. It's like being approved for a large credit limit on a credit card. Just because you can spend that much doesn't mean you should. Approval tells you what's possible. Affordability tells you what's smart. If this is helping you think about this in a more realistic way, go ahead and subscribe. My goal is to help you make decisions that actually work for your life, not just look good on paper. Let me give you a real world example. I had a client who came to me with a very specific purchase price in mind. And the reason? That's what they were seeing online. That price range had the types of homes they liked, the layout, the features, the location, it all lined up. But here's the issue. They hadn't actually thought about the payment yet. So I asked them, what would you want your monthly payment to be? And the number they gave me was significantly lower than what those homes would have actually cost them monthly. So we did a side-by-side comparison. Here's the price you like. Here's what the payment looks like. And here's what your comfort payment looks like. And pretty quickly, they realized something had to give. Not because they couldn't afford to buy the house, but because it didn't align with what they actually wanted their life to feel like month to month. That's the moment where things click for people. When they see the numbers side by side, it all becomes real. Here's one of the biggest misconceptions out there. If I can afford the payment, it's fine. But here's the problem with that thing. It ignores everything else in your financial life. This is the part people don't think through all the way. Your mortgage is just one piece. You still have utilities, maintenance, repairs, life expenses, savings goals. So if you push your housing payment to the limit, everything else gets squeezed. Think about buying a car that technically fits your budget, but leaves you tight every month. Now imagine that, but on a much larger scale. Affordability isn't just about making the payment. It's about maintaining your lifestyle around that payment. Here's a better way to approach this. Instead of trying to land on one exact number, build a range. Have 3 levels: comfort payment, stretch payment, absolute max, that you can ideally avoid. Because now you have flexibility. You're not locked into one rigid number, and you can adjust based on the home, the location, the overall view. This keeps you in control. Instead of the house pulling you up in price, you are making a conscious decision. And if you're trying to figure out what that range looks like for your situation, this is exactly what I help people break down every day. If you're thinking about buying or refinancing and want clarity on your specific situation, I'd be happy to help. There's a link in the description where you can schedule a time or grab one of my guides to get started. Let me leave you with this. The right home price is not what you can qualify for. It's what you're comfortable paying every month. That's the number that determines whether you feel confident or stressed. And that's the number you should be building your decision around. So if you're trying to figure out how much house you can afford, start with your payment. Work backward from there and make sure the decision fits your life, not just the approval. If this helped you feel more confident about the process, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to keep learning, check out one of these next videos. I'll walk you through how much income you need and the biggest mistakes to avoid.